Alright guys, so you probably just started playing the game, or maybe you have played the game already and created a new character and you're looking for the best weapons right at the start of the game with no bosses at all. There are many weapons you get, but you have to actually kill some bosses. This video, there are no enemies, well, maybe a few enemies, and no bosses at all. There's going to be 6 weapons throughout this video. I'll have timestamps throughout the entire video if you want to skip to a certain weapon. But anyway, let's begin. So for the first weapon, what we're going to be going for is the hand Ballista. And you can actually just find this of the south of the lookout tower. This is basically just below of where you start the game itself. And here you go, this is where you're going to find your first weapon. For the next weapon is going to be the winged Scythe. Now again, in the exact same spot south of the lookout tower. It's just going to be left of that right at the edge. I've marked it and well, it's actually pretty easy to get there. Next we have the twin blade. Now this is at the very start of the game from the first step. Just look right and you're going to find these ruins right in the middle of the water. Follow exactly where I'm going and you get this basically instantly. Next we have is the Uchigatana. If you play Samurai, you get this weapon at the very beginning. If you don't play that character, you can find it in the Death-Touched Catacombs, just north of the first step. Just run through this, you don't have to touch any of the enemies, and you get it from the corpse. For the next weapon we're going to be going for is the Meteoric Ore Blade. Now what you want to do for this is have your mounts ready. You get this within 10 minutes of playing the game. From the first step you want to just go north back up to the Death-Touched Catacombs and just follow this trail all the way round until you get to here. And then just go down the trail until you find this ruins there. Now from here you want to go down into the dungeon and at the very end you're going to find a chest through the door. Now I've actually already picked up this weapon so you won't see me picking it up, but again you don't have to touch anything, just pick up the chest and there you go. Alright, and for the final weapon it's going to be the Great Epee, I think that's how you pronounce it. So again, exactly from where we just were from the first step, you want to just go past the ruins again and then you want to come to this very spot of the map. And again, very easy weapon to get, you're not going to have to fight anything, just open up the chest at the top and well, that's the final weapon. Alright, so let's have a look at these weapons. I'm going to be doing a little showcase here, going through all the weapons that we've just gotten. The first one is the hand Ballista. Let's just test it out on some of these enemies. Maybe not the strongest of enemies, but let's just have a look at how they are. So that basically just one-shot that enemy. You can aim this in if you really wanted to, or you can just free shoot this. It really matters up to how you want to really use the weapon. Next up we have the winged Scythe, a pretty big weapon with a cool little move that you could do with it. I don't have the attributes ranks up for it, so I can't use it to its full ability, but let me just show you guys what you could do. So that's its special move, and it does do quite a lot of damage to enemies as well. There we go. That is the Winged Scythe. Next up we have the Twin Blade, another big weapon. Pretty cool. Again, I don't have the attributes ranked up, but let me just show you guys exactly how it works with its special move. There we go. That is the weapon. Next we have is the Uchigatana. Now this weapon is something special, and you definitely want to get it at the start of the game. If you're a samurai, that's perfect, you have this weapon ready. And the special move for this is actually unsheath, and it does a bunch of damage right at the swing. So you basically sheath it, and then you just, yeah, pretty good at destroying enemies. Next up we have is the Meteoric Blade, the other katana. Now this joined up with the Uchigatana together does insane damage. This is a special move that you could do with it, and this is how much damage it does just by slashing. Insane weapon. For the final weapon we have is the Great Epee, another big weapon. Let's just try use it against this enemy here, but its special move is basically just like a dash, and yeah, it does a bunch of damage. So let's have a look at this enemy right here. Yeah, pretty good weapon if I say so. Especially you getting this right at the beginning of the game. I mean, you really can't go wrong with these weapons at all. Alright guys, and that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I helped you out getting some pretty good weapons right off the bat. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later on with another video. Alright, so I just want to quickly take some time here at the end just to show you guys my favorite setup with these weapons I showed you. So the Uchigatana and the Meteoric Ore Blade together causes insane amount of blood loss damage against bosses, against enemies, no matter what you use it for. These things are crazy, so enjoy this boss fight. Maybe not the best boss fights ever, but show you guys how the weapon works, and just take a look at his health bar when the blood loss actually activates.